Alabama football fans, Tide Nation, what it is, Alabama country. It's your boy Corey, back in the Accra. Coming to you guys with some 2019 content. You know, had to get back to it. Had to rewatch some film, watch all the games this weekend. Man, a lot of good stuff happening out there. Our boys rolled. Defense looked electrifying. I told y'all, man. I think Shane Lee and Christian Harris, they the real deal. I think they the real deal. I mean, you love to have Dylan Moses out there, but I mean, these guys' production was really off the charts. And what people got to understand is Duke runs a very complicated offense. So a lot of multiples, a lot of shifts, a lot of different packages. So there's a lot of things that these young players had to read, and I think they did exceptional. So I'm really looking forward to what these guys got to offer the Alabama football team throughout the duration of this 2019 season. But, what I want to talk to you guys about, oh my God, dearly beloved, we're gathered here today. Look, this Jalen Hurts media, the Jalen Hurts frenzy, Jalen versus Tua, Jalen for the Heisman, Jalen #1 draft pick. Man, I got all the respect in the world for my boy Jalen Hurts. But don't forget, Hurts was hurting us. Hurts was hurting us. All right? People say, well, man, he was efficient. He was, electrifying. He had 3 passing touchdowns. He had over 300 yards passing. He had, nearly, 200 yards rushing. He had 3 touchdowns rushing. I'm like, okay. Against a Houston defense that is, let's be honest with you, poorly designed. They're trash. They're horrible. All right? That system that Jalen Hurts is in is going to help him inflate his stats. But if you looked at it, no pass that he threw, Sunday, no pass that he threw was contested. He did not have to throw into no windows. Everything that he threw was something that we do in high school. Wide open guys. If you're a better athlete, if you're, for an example, in Alabama, we go to 6A, 7A, all right? And you one of these 6A power schools, and you got all the best athletes in the region, in the metro area, in your county. And then you go down to one of these smaller schools, one of these 1A, 2A, where they got like maybe 25 players, 30 players on their team, and they're all small and tiny, all right? But you the bigger, physical, more dominant, more athletic football team. You should run and score up 60-something to 0. That's standard for a high school team. And what we got to realize is that Oklahoma had a better football team. They have better athletes. They have a better system. Houston is in a rebuilding, stage right now. I mean, Ed Oliver was the only reason why we knew of Houston, okay? And he's going to the NFL now. This is not to take away from Jalen Hurts, but what Tua did, 26-31, he also had more passing yards than Jalen Hurts, against 4 touchdowns. No picks, no fumbles, no turnovers, still trying to get a new offensive line in, all right? What Tua did, what he showed you is that, like, he's still the most efficient, most accurate passer in all of college football. I mean, it's really no contest. I mean, Trevor Lawrence showed you that, you know what, I'm going to throw a 50-50 balls, and I want T. Higgins to go get it. I want all my big, tall, 6'4" receivers to go get it. I'm going to throw 50-50 balls. All right, what Tua is doing, what people say he made those the short slants, the crossing routes. All right, but here's the difference. Jalen Hurts had a rollout. He did a bootleg. He rolled to the right. He caught his H-back. Threw it to his H-back. But when he threw it to his H-back, the H-back fell because Jalen Hurts didn't lead him. He didn't lead him to the end zone. What Tua did, if Tua throws that same pass, that's a touchdown. That's 6 points. We don't go to a second down or a third down. That's money. Jalen Hurts leaves money on the table, and he's still doing it in a air raid system where your guys are just open. Just get them the ball. But if you're asking Jalen Hurts to sit back in the pocket, read a defense, go through his progressions, he's not going to do it. Lincoln Riley has built that system to give Jalen Hurts the opportunity to get to his first read, which is going to be wide the fuck open or run it. Put it down, run it. Because we're going to spread them out so the field's going to be empty. The field's going to be wide open for you to go get 10, 15 yards, 20 yards a clip. So his numbers are going to look a lot better, a lot better than Tua's. Who in Oklahoma's offense won't look better than Tua? But what you got to realize is Nick Saban is going to unleash Tua this year. I guarantee you won't see Tua, coming out in the second quarter to give somebody else some reps. Those numbers will go through the roof, all right? And we will continue to show you why Tua is the best, hands down, NFL prospect, the best college quarterback, hands down. Healthy, there's no comparison. Tua is the best quarterback on the best team in college football. All respect to Jalen Hurts. All respect to Oklahoma. But that is a conference. That is a team who plays no defense. They have 5 yard separation, man. I can throw that. You can throw that. My daughter can throw that. Wide the fuck open. If she can't throw it, I'm getting her little sister. You throw it now. All right? Because that's a pass that he should be able to throw. Don't get misled by these stats and all these gaudy numbers. When Jalen Hurts is going to be forced to read a defense, watch him struggle. You're going to see him revert back to, I'm going to take it, I'm going to run to the right, run out of bounds, and throw it out of bounds. And those numbers aren't, hell, he had good numbers at Alabama. There are games he would be like 16 for 20, but he'll have like 98 yards passing. You know what I'm saying? Like with another 150 on the ground. He's not a passer. He's an athlete. That is it. But your boy Corey, still Tua for Heisman, 2019 Alabama National Championship on the run. Let's get it. Click that bell icon, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this video in the comments. All right, I'm out.